All right, guys, I got a lot I want to say, man. This is absolutely ridiculous what's going on with these clowns, man. All right, first of all, in the description, I will have linked a Rose Red video that kind of is, for reference, a lot of the shit I want to talk about here. All right? But anyway, first of all, let's talk about this arrest and all this. You guys, there's something not right with this, man. And I'm telling you, this is some kind of setup. Either Gypsy called and actually turned her friend and staunchest fucking supporter in to put the attention on Bree and to take it off of her, a distraction. I hope she's not, but she is that evil, see? So I can't even think or say that. Look what she's done. Look at the things she does. Of course she's that evil. I don't know, though, guys. I think this is a move by the big club we ain't in. I really do. This is what we got to watch for. It's easy. Just track her case. All we got to do is track Bree's case. We know the information. Find out her court date. Listen to me. If you're in the American criminal justice system, you have to always have a court date. That way people can't get lost sitting in the jail. You always have a court date. So we need to find out when our next court date is, see what's going on. Because I might be wrong about this, guys, and I'll tell you, I might be wrong. But if it takes another direction, I'll be on top of it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the state doesn't even file charges. Okay? She's not charged with officially with anything yet. Okay? Cops arrested her because, well, on probable cause arrest, because she had the light out. That fits that statute. Her tags were switched. That fits that statute. Her and she was found with 25 grams of methamphetamine in her possession. Those fit the statutes. She hasn't been proven guilty, though. And, you know, they can fight it. And it's just now that they have probable cause. Okay? That doesn't, then the state files charges. Police don't file charges ever. They can't. The state files charges. So I'd be surprised if they even get filed. And if they don't get filed at all, and again, and they come with the cockamamie, oh, it's because they could, we'll know. It's because of the big club we ain't in. Then we know it's serious that they're trying to divert. Okay? Let's talk about that amount. 25 grams. All right. We know 28 grams is an ounce. All right. And in most jurisdictions, looks like Louisiana's, when I read their statutes, they seem a little bit more lax than states I've dealt with. In a lot of jurisdictions, 28 grams, which is an ounce, that's a lot, guys. That's a lot of crystal meth, man. That's not personal. That's not one person's stash, man. One person could stay fucked up and stay awake for goddamn a couple weeks on that. More than that, I'm sure. No. That's a lot of dope, man. And many jurisdictions that I know of, that's the cutoff for trafficking. You got possession. Any possession of meth is a felony in most places that I know of. There might be somewhere where, you know, a small amount is a misdemeanor. I don't know, though. I don't know about that. When I know, any amount is a fucking felony. Okay? Now, different places do it different. Like, I'm used to, I think it was 1 to 7 grams was a third-degree felony, and just, you know, a simple possession, third-degree felony. If you got above that, it was a second-degree felony. And then if you had, I think it was above 14 grams. Maybe it was 28. It was just trafficking, straight-up trafficking. A first-degree felony. All right? And you had to do prison time. Mandatory. All right? So 25 grams of dope is not some small amount, man. And that's not for personal use. That whole group could have partied for days and days on that much. On an ounce of dope, they're selling it. And I want you to now refer to this Rose Red video that I have in here. I want you to look at, of course, Gypsy's supposed to be this birthday party for her 1-year-old's first birthday. Bullshit. There's no baby. She didn't have a party, man. They did a photo shoot. Flawless Nina, the beauty influencer, is in this video. There's a bunch of people packed in it. She's in this video stating, this is a fucking photo shoot. We got Gypsy here spoon-feeding her kid the birthday cake, which they're supposed to, we know that. They tear into that little birthday cake themselves and get it all over the place. Every person does that with their kid's first fucking birthday. She purposely put no candles on it to laugh at us and to mock us and taunt us. That's why she doesn't have that one birthday candle on there on purpose. Just like she's got those fucking cookies. Miss Rachel wears overalls, man. And this dumb bitch purposely made those fucking cookies to match that infamous fuchsia and blue fucking little dress that Dee Dee wore. She did that to mock us and taunt us and say, I won, bitches. I won. That's what that is. Again, guys, and who do we know that does that? Signs, symbols, right? Signs and symbols and messages. That's what she's doing there. She's in that big club, guys, and that's why all this is happening. There's no birthday party at all. This bitch sprung for some cookies, did a photo shoot, went and bought a bunch of toys in Walmart in front of us like an idiot, who she kept the receipt for and she's going to return. Okay? That's what happened. And she did this stupid photo shoot. It didn't look like anything had happened in that room, and the cake come out. The 1-year-old's cake that she's supposed to tear up on her own, she's spoon-feeding it to her. Look at her, she's posing there like it's a motherfucking Banana Republic commercial or something. She's a complete idiot. A complete moron. And these people are unsophisticated fucking clowns. They're amateurs. They don't know what they're even doing. It doesn't even look real. They're doing this right in our face. This is a psyop, guys. On top of everything else, this is a social experiment. They're fucking with us to see how much we'll fucking put up with. There was no party, had no baby. But I would like to take this angle as well. Okay? No, I want to talk about this too. First of all, and then besides that little photo shoot they're doing, look, you got the pictures of are fucking Gypsy's the center of it. The main character syndrome, the narcissist. She's the center of it, right? And I want you to look at her from the side, how tiny she is and how she has absolutely no ass or nothing. They're all on the meth. That's what's going on, man. They're all over there methed out, pretending like they're doing a birthday party, laughing and mocking us all. How stupid we are to believe that. Okay? Now, I didn't notice that Brie had lost weight. Yeah, there you go. She used to be a big fucking Oompa Loompa, man. And now look. Okay? And when we'll know for sure? When we know for sure, when lead pipe mama fucking Big Sheena starts dropping pounds. Then we'll know for sure what time it is. All right? But I want to talk about this angle, man. It's 2 a.m. Everyone knows that they're supposedly doing a baby birthday party. They want to emphasize that. They want to emphasize we were doing the baby's birthday party. And now, first I heard it was Brie was going to there, or Brie would just. Now it's she was leaving the birthday party for the 1-year-old at 2 a.m. And they want everyone to know that. They want everyone to know that Brie had a 25 grams. That is a sale charge. That is possession with the intent to distribute is what that charge should be. Okay? That jurisdiction, maybe it's not. Maybe there it has to be bagged up separate, or it has to come with a scale or something. Where I come from, 25 grams was a second degree felony. I'm not telling you anymore. But would have been, well, depending on how they found it exactly, they would have put them with possession with the intent to distribute. And that's a second degree felony anyway. But all right, so that's a big amount, guys. That is a big amount, man. Don't let them fool you. And there's 3 grams under the 28 grams, which is a junkie stunt. That's what these dealers move. Remember, guys, I know all about how this works, man. Okay? This is what they do. Since 28 grams was where I come from was the cutoff for trafficking. But here it's 28 grams is the cutoff. It's less than 28 grams or over 28 grams, As long as you got under 28 grams, I think the max is 5 years. That's pretty lenient, actually. But probably a reason for that. But 25 grams means they make sure there's enough out, so if they get caught and the police weigh it, it's under that 28 gram mark, right? Because I think the next level up, what I was reading in the Louisiana statute, if I remember, I've been doing a lot. This one's 1 to 5 years if it's under 28, but I believe 28, I think, goes up to the max is 20 years. It may be. It might be 20 years is the max on it. So, you know, you want to be under the 20. That's a big difference between 5-year max and 20-year max. You know, they can offer you some pretty frightening shit as plea agreements if max is 20 years. You know what I mean? All right. So what I'm telling you is that's what they do. That's what these dealers do. When they're going to travel around, they make sure there's enough under, more than a gram or gram and a half, because then the police can weigh it and they'll write down 1-0. And then it goes to the evidence locker and all this, and who knows? And by the time it gets, they'll make it be whatever the police wrote down. So if you're 3 grams under, that's pretty safe. That they're not going to fudge it that much, right? Something else. Now, if I remember correctly, my lingo and my weights and how it goes and that drug dealing shit, I believe that 3 that's right around an 8 ball missing. So, 8 ball's probably the right amount for that group of clowns to party all night at this birthday party. All right? Don't let them fool you guys, because check it out. There's a point to what I'm saying here. They want everyone to know at 2 in the morning that they're leaving the birthday party all met with a fucking bag of meth, big bag of meth, enough to fuck up the whole neighborhood. Right? There's that. Remember, guys, all the pictures and videos they send out, they can edit them. They can do them over and over. Anything that hits the street, they want us to see it for a reason. All those pictures that were supposedly people got of Gypsy in the wild and Walmart and stuff and leaked, they weren't leaked, guys. They set up the accounts and they send them out and pretend they're leaked. Because how would they look? Trying to just send out Got to pretend it's that way. Those were all staged. We're only going to see things from their camp they want us to see. Okay? They're lying. The one time someone really got her in the wild, she was standing there looking like fucking Silence of the Lambs with that sweater dress on her frumpy, fucked up body with not filters all over the place and all this shit, wearing those boots. And guess what, guys? There was no stroller, no baby, nothing like that around. Okay? That's the only time someone caught her in the wild. The rest of this shit, they're editing, and they're releasing what they want. And what I'm telling you is, those baby pictures of that kid with its hair matted, the pictures of the close-up with the bug bites all over it, wearing a onesie out in December, the pictures where we have to see from way back where Aurora, supposedly the doll, is not buckled into her car seat properly. Why were we seeing close-ups of that? Why was it to where everyone could point out, look, why? They're not even putting their car... Don't be surprised if they come at us talking about DCF just come and took Aurora. They got to get her out from under this fake baby store, man, and that's the easiest way. But they're so stupid and unsophisticated. They'll do it that way too. And these followers will believe her. And they'll cry for her, and they'll send her money, and they'll weep, and they'll pray for her and all this shit. When it's no fake, it's a fake, there's no baby. And that's what, because she's got to get out from under. That would be the easiest way. She'll say, they just took her. There's no program we're trying to do to get her back. There's no case plan. They didn't give her to friends or family, none of that. She's just gone in the system. She's gone. Aurora is gone because, not to mention the videos too. I forgot about that. So we've got the the meth-fueled birthday party. They're leaving at 2 in the morning, right? Evidence of that. All those horrible videos where she's going to offer up, if she ever has a girl, when they turn 13, she's going to offer up to whoever the man of the house is. That's evident, whoever they are. And wouldn't it be a perfect opportunity for them to say that, well, you know what? DCF saw all this shit and put it all together and just came and took her because that baby doesn't need to be around them or anyone else. And I would agree with that if this whole thing was true. Of course, they wouldn't just do it off of that. But I agree with that. And it would sound feasible to most people. So do not be surprised. And I'm just trying to keep a couple steps ahead of them with you guys, man. Don't be surprised if they tried. The DCF took us and we're just never going to see her again.